Welcome to today's Daily Dominion by Holtz. We are on a Saturday, so this is a full random. Yeah, it looks nice. So I'll start quickly with the two events and then we switch to the larger view. So pilgrimage, yeah, I think definitely we had it before in one of the videos. It's a delayed gaining, but it allows you, yeah, you pay four twice basically in the turn that you flip the token and then the other turn that you flip the token again and then the effect triggers. And then you can pick three cards that are in play and you gain a copy, three different cards, differently named cards. So it could be from a rotating pile, the same pile, but they need to be differently named and then you gain a copy of each of those. With the rotating pile, that will be difficult because you will only see one on top, so you will never get both copies. I think I can't think of a scenario where that's possible. But yeah, it sounds very attractive, but very often it's actually too slow, and it still costs eight. So, and the turn you spend four, you don't gain anything for it. So it's usually a priority call. And if you have very valuable cards already in play, then it might be something to do like mid game or in the end game. It's very often used to prepare for a pile out the next turn. So you can't do it this turn. You put the pilgrimage on that puts your opponent under pressure, and then you use the pilgrimage the following turn to pile out. So this is yeah, it's a very tactical, sometimes strategic um, way of strategic event. Then we have inheritance. Yeah, this is a nice one, very friendly one, super design here. You buy, you invest seven basically, and then all your estates become the action that you pick, and it can cost up to four. This is good almost in every kingdom. If you have like a cantrip card um, worth maximum four that you can then pick, and then you can also buy estates to just gain this cantrip card, which is a good way um, of yeah, accumulating small numbers of accumulating VP. And if it's, for example like a peddler type cantrip, like a conspirator or something, you can build up payload and you get this little effect of a VP gain. With Shepherd, it's particularly strong because then the estates even come 3 VP with the pasture. So it's definitely very good, very often very good, and sometimes it's just stellar. And here, yeah, we can check for that bottom row is the force. There's no cost reduction. Yeah, I missed to mention one example. So when there is cost reduction, this even can become more powerful. So imagine you have like a bridge troll, you put it in play, you manage to hit seven, and then you can put the token on a bridge troll pile, and you can basically buy estates to gain bridge trolls. So that's up to, yeah, sometimes insane what the effect or the boost you get from this is. Here we don't have a cost reduction, but we have these four cost cards, and you see here the farmhands. This is the cantrip, it's a village, but it also draws, so it's not a stop card we are introducing. So I think this is an option. And there is also the option to do it on Messenger because there is these draw to X options with cursed village and minions. So we'll see if and when it fits in, and then which card we pick. So now the wider kingdom. Yeah, I already saw these two top right, which allow you to draw back to a certain hand size. The cursed village up to 6 cards, the minion up to 4 cards. Um, then you should normally check for is there enough virtual payload. And virtual payload is basically non-treasure payload, so action cards that give you some coin. And there is Messenger, which is pretty good. It's a plus spy and a plus 2. So if you can stack up like a few cursed villages, minions, and messengers, you can produce a very, very high payload. So that's one possible strategy here, and you should get thin for this. Then the draw to X effect is bigger. So remake, I think, is the way to go. We have a 4/3, yeah. And the alternative is this council room rope gold, maybe leprechaun first village stuff, because you need villages for the council rooms to really work. and that card your opponent draws from them is not that detrimental if they play the other strategy I just described, because they will have six cards anyways with the draw to X all the time. So this is an alternative strategy, but I think it's not competitive. You just need to invest too much. The goals are very expensive. The council rooms are expensive. You need the buys from rope, and this is all a bit too much. I mean, you could add tools, one or two, to get, but then it becomes a bit sketchy to actually match the villages with the council room. So I think here we go for the other option. Yeah, Band of Misfits. I'll get to that in a second. Yeah, we'll do remakes or one remake silver. I mean, if we happen to hit seven turn on the second shuffle or something, we pick the inheritance. Otherwise, we go into a probably a cursed village and then a few minions, another cursed village, and all these messengers, as many messengers as we can get. And if they do council room, rope, gold, whatever tool stuff, we just deal out messengers because it's really harmful for their deck. Yeah, this is definitely the safer strategy here. So let's go remake and silver. Okay, we see the remake, but with nothing. We get another silver at least. We can get that. Yeah, here I think the first one. I mean, the one thing I'm hesitating is if we get low costs or war, and the remake dies, then this is really rough. We could also pick a Band of Misfits to use it as a remake for now, and then later as a messenger. I think I actually like that better than the minion. The minion feels a little with the deck control and not yet. Yeah, I think I want a ban either way. Yeah, this is sad draws, man. Are we starting? I mean, we can use the ban for a farmhand, so we could start to deal out messengers. Let's do that. Ban farmhands. Okay, then what's this? We haven't trashed a single estate, so we should really, really try to get inheritance. They did it on right. There is a token. They bought inheritance on farmhands. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we can't deal out estates. Well, this is super sad draws, man. What do we do here? I mean, we trash the two coppers, maybe? I don't know if I. We don't even hit four. Yeah. Uh, I mean, now there is practically nothing. Now we could get a cursed village. I think that's what we're doing. Yeah, okay, delusion is also horrible. But we put everything in discard and pick another silver, and then we get our inheritance. I hope that we'll manage. Yeah, okay, now we manage. Then it's not that bad that we have all these estates still, actually. But I think given our deck state, we need it on farmhands. We keep it, right? Yeah. And now we just do inheritance on, I think it's, the messenger is too rough, right? Yeah, we better add messengers. Oof, no problem. So let's think about this. There's a cursed village, a messenger, and a remake. Three actions down there, and the states. But then it collides too much. So I think it's the farmhands. Even though I would love to put it on. Yeah, because now we can do estate remake stuff and use the cursed village to draw back up after trashing. I'm just wondering whether this silver should die already for another messenger. Not this turn. Yeah, this looks very good. I think here we could do it. We could just play the messenger. What's down there? Probably another copper. Yeah, we trashed three times, two coppers. No, just one copper once with the messenger together. Yeah, we trashed five coppers, four coppers, five coppers, and we have two left. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think I don't want to upgrade the messenger because I want to keep the plus buy here. So let's dash the copper and I mean, we could do another round. How many estates do they have? We have, yeah, I mean, we didn't trash any, which was not intentional. They have 2 estates. So if we deal out, but they have the council room. So they're using the village effect from estates for council rooms. I didn't mention that at the beginning. That's an option. Then you don't need these cursed villages, which are very inefficient once you've played one council room, because you don't draw with them, and the farmhand still draws. So this is 6. If we trash here, we have 6 left, which would be 2 messengers and an estate. It's a little bit many messengers for my taste, but do we deal out tools? Is it better for... We always have to think about, is it better for us or better for them? Or, I mean, net, there needs to be a positive effect for us, but is this positive effect better than anything else we can do where they don't gain any card? Yeah, I just feel we should be trashing because we need to be, for this deck I described, virtual payload, practically only we need to be as thin as possible. So, I mean, we could do another remake and use that next turn to get to trash messengers into like a cursed village. Let's do that. And now, yeah, now we do this double messenger thing because it's harmful for them and, or at least not really helping them. Yeah, we might easily not really draw here, but that is, yeah, okay. I think I just trash all these silvers. 1. We keep what we have. Yeah, silver, and now it's just messengers, I think. Messenger, 2 estates, and then we really need to trash into a cursed village. 1, 2. Maybe we could messenger again, and but that's too much. Yeah, yeah. I'm happy like this. Turn 10. They're going up. I think they will promise very soon, but they need 1 or 2 more goals. So yeah, estate. I mean, we can safely play those. We're not gonna trash them. I mean, we could try Lepre, but it's hard to line up. We can line it up with Band of Misfits, so let's do that. 4, 5, 6, and then the band is just trashing. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh no, the band is not trashing. Sorry, because we want to use it for the Leprechaun. That's worth it, I think. Yeah, a bit more payload, and the wish is great. So let's see what. So we trash. This is the 4th card. 5th card. 6th card is the village band. The only problem is then we won't draw back this turn. Back to it because we don't have another cursed village down there. So I think we will get stuck with messengers and a lot of payload, but we won't draw to the wish. It's not that bad. I mean, this should then end in 2 turns, I think. Minion pile out. Could also add minions over cursed village. But with just 1 cursed village, I think, in our deck, we think we are better off adding a second one. Maybe a tools with the messenger. Yeah, my gut feel is we do this, definitely the trashing. This is the 4th card we play. 5, 6. It's perfect. Then we draw 5 cards. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we could draw 6 cards if we play it as a messenger, but I think it's worth getting the guy. We go for minions, I think, or another. I said another quest village. Plague. Okay. Now we are only drawing 4 cards. That's a little bit unfortunate. Ha! I should have trashed the messenger first and then the curse. Yep. Small misplay here. 4, 5, 6. Okay, then we decline, right? No, we put it into discard because we have this cursed village in the deck now. And then we do 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not even sure this is so good. I mean, it feels good, but we have the cursed village coming up, so we keep that. And now, yeah, fine. Now I think with 2 cursed villages, I'm fine with minions. Minions, I think we get these 2 messengers in and we get another. So we basically steal them the messenger. Okay, and we have the wish, but they will province now. I'm pretty. Yeah. I mean, they also had to. It's not only. Mhm. Do we do another? I mean, we can definitely afford a second gold. We trashed all our silvers, I think. Maybe there is one left. No, 3 silvers is what we had. Because we didn't trash these estates into silvers. I mean, here the radical option is like to trash these into 2 minions, for example, with the band, and then can the. Well, we could do a wish for a band and then use the band as a lepra. We're effectively losing payload here but we are lowering the pile because we are trashing 2 +2 cards and we only get 1 back. Well, 2. No, sorry, it's a net 0. We get 2 minions provided we draw back to them. Um, I mean, this could be rough. Yeah, it's just we're 1 action short to play all of them like as. I think I want to use it as a lepra again. So this would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So we could just get a minion with it. 1, decline, minion, 5, 6, 7. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3. Now let's see about this one. I think we trashed this messenger and the remake. 1, 2, draw. Yeah, this looks very good. Yeah, we'll have a ton of payload. Yeah, this is the deck I was hoping to get towards. It just took a little bit longer, I think, with this delayed kickoff. Turn 12. Next turn is finishing time. If we can line up a lepre again, I'm pretty sure it's finishing time. So this is 24 minions. Yeah, they don't have the buys. Just counting the messengers, 4 messengers here, right? In the trash, another 4. So we trashed quite a few, but fine. I mean, yeah, we wanted to use the remake and it's still upgrading stuff. So they have 2 messengers, 1 council room, and 3 ropes. Well, they have some buys, so I think we can't get 4 minions then. They will not have the payload to buy like 4, but then these estates, yeah. This is probably a window for this pilgrimage thing I mentioned. On the other hand, it's just a minion and estate is um, the 2 cards we need for the pileouts, because the messengers are already gone. And then the effect is practically not there, because we can also buy a minion now and buy an estate next turn. We have the same effect for 7 cost. So it's not really helping unless we get like a remake and then use the remake the turn after, but this turn will never happen. So 5 buys. Yeah, we need to keep those 4 messengers. I think we need those buys. We could put a rope into play here, then we have 21. And the good thing is we are equal on VP. Probably this rope is not bad. I mean, it could also be a tools to use it again next turn. So we gain a minion this turn, and then we can gain another one next turn. So maybe it's just tools. Our deck is good enough in shape to digest the tools. Dude, I think it's tools. One. So now it's a province, I think. We definitely want to finish next turn the province. This guy, another one, and the estate. Is that safe? Yeah, I think that's safe. That's 16. Yeah, they're not gonna hit 24. Yeah, that's safe. Okay. I mean, with the number of cards they have, they will barely hit Duchy province, I think. Yeah, it's exactly what they hit, right? Council, they bought a council room, so this should be super easy now. 3, 4, 5. Wow, cool. We can play all of them. Oh well, we can't do the Lepre then this time, but it doesn't matter. We have such a big output here. I think it's worth dashing again. What's the band doing? I can't do much anymore. We can just play a farmhands. Yeah, I mean, we could also trash the gold into a minion. I think that's probably good, actually. Sorry, I was saying the remake into a minion and then the gold just dies. Yeah, look at that. It's great. Draw. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely over. I think it's not worth dashing it, right? Oh, we have a second gold, so it is worth. No, we trashed it. We only had 2 golds, so then we don't need to do anything here. We can just do this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, good. Nice game. Yeah, the plan worked. Definitely better than this council room thing. I kind of felt they would be going for it. Yeah, this is a good one. And see you next time. Bye.